What's up, fuckers? Ready for another deep dive?
Let's do it.
Today we're going to get into this Stefan Jackiw dude.
Oh, yeah.
This violinist, he's like the Keith Richards of the classical world, you know?
Definitely a rock star vibe.
Yeah. Except with like a Stradivarius instead of a busted up Telecaster.
Exactly.
So let's just cut the crap and get right into it, shall we? This guy's life story, it's a wild one, man.
It is.
We're talking like a family of frickin' geniuses.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to the time his violin bow basically decided to self-destruct right in the middle of a concert.
Oh, gotta love a good equipment malfunction story, right?
Right. So first off, this dude's family background, it's like straight out of Mensa meeting or something.
Seriously, like off the charts brain power.
Both of his parents, dude, physics professors.
Yeah, and not just any physics professors. We're talking MIT.
MIT,
Yeah.
the big leagues, right. And then, just to top it off, his grandfather, on his mom's side,
Yeah.
famous Korean poet.
Yeah. Talk about pressure, huh? Like, imagine those dinner table conversations.
Oh, dude, you'd need like a PhD just to order a pizza in that house, right?
Definitely.
Okay, but here's the thing that like blows my mind, Jackie. This guy, he didn't go to some fancy pants music academy, did he?
Nope. Regular ass high school.
What?
Then Harvard.
Hold the phone, Harvard. We're talking about the same guy who was touring and playing concerts and shit, right? How the hell did he manage that?
Apparently time management is like his superpower or something.
Right. It's like he was living this like double life, rock star violinist by night, Harvard student by day.
And it's like even crazier when you realize he got his big break at 12.
12?
Yeah, 12 years old.
Shit, dude. I was still trying to figure out how to use a goddamn protractor at that age.
Yeah.
So what was this big break, huh? Some like kiddie talent show.
Not even close. He gets a call from the director of the Boston Pops.
No shit.
Yeah, they needed someone to perform the Wieniawski Violin Concerto No. 2.
Hold up. The what now?
Wieniawski Violin Concerto No. 2.
Wake that down for a simple folk, will ya?
This piece, it's like ridiculously hard, even for like seasoned professionals.
Got it.
Like Mount Everest of violin concertos, you know?
Right.
And this little dude just nails it at 12 years old.
So we're talking prodigy level shit here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This wasn't just some kid like fiddling around on a Suzuki violin or whatever.
Absolutely not. He was already playing at a level most musicians only dream of.
Damn.
And get this, he becomes known for being like this violinist for hire.
Musical mercenary, huh? That's pretty badass.
Yeah, filling in for other musicians at the last minute.
For any gig. Or are we talking like the big leagues?
Major orchestras, man.
Seriously?
He even subbed for Janine Jansen once.
No shit. She's like violin royalty, isn't she?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's like stepping in for LeBron James in the NBA Finals or something.
Right, talk about pressure.
Huge.
Yeah.
So this guy's basically played with every major orchestra out there, huh?
Pretty much. From
Yeah.
Chicago to New York, London, Tokyo, you name it, he's played there.
Global violin sensation, huh? You got it.
Okay, but let's get to the good stuff, all right? You mentioned a story about his violin bow taking a shit mid-performance. What the hell happened there?
Okay, so picture this, yeah. Jackie's in the UK. He's playing the UK premiere of Glier's Violin Concerto with the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra.
Big deal.
Huge fucking deal, right?
Right.
He's in the middle of this like crazy intense solo, and bam, his bow just snaps.
Holy shit. What'd he do? Did he just like freeze up?
Most people would completely lost it, right?
Well, yeah.
Not Jackiw. Without missing a beat, he just grabs the concertmaster's bow.
Hold on. The concertmaster just like hands over his bow, no questions asked. Isn't that like their prized possession or
I
something?
know, right? But apparently in the classical music world, the show must go on no matter what.
So Jackiw just like seamlessly switches bows and keeps playing.
Like a boss.
Damn. That's some serious balls, man. So did he actually finish the concerto with a borrowed bow?
He did. And you know what's even crazier?
Right.
They managed to repair the broken bow later. Get out of here.
Yeah.
So not only is this guy a musical badass, but his bow is basically immortal.
Pretty much.
Amazing. All right, what else you got? Lay it on us.
All right, well, we got to talk about his violins, right? He plays the 1704 Vincenzo Ruggeri.
Wait, a violin from 1704? You serious? That's like older than America.
Dead serious. And it gets better. He also gets to use a 1750 Guadagnini,
Hold up. What's a Guadagnini?
like the holy grail of violins, man.
Grew up-
And he gets to use it because he won the Avery Fisher Career Grant.
Wait, what the hell's an Avery Fisher Career Grant?
It's like the lottery for young musicians, huge honor.
Right.
And one of the perks is getting access to these crazy, valuable instruments.
Damn. So basically this dude gets to play on a Stradivarius's cousin because he's just that good.
Exactly.
That's a pretty sweet gig, if you ask me.
Oh, for sure.
So we've got this violin prodigy from, like, a family of Einsteins playing on instruments older than dirt. What else is there to know about this guy?
Well, here's something you might not expect. Even with all this talent and success, Jackiw is a huge fan of Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Ma. The cello dude.
The one and only. Jackiw admires him for his passion and the way he connects with audiences.
That's kind of cool, actually. Even, like, musical gods have their heroes, right?
Totally.
So we've got this violin prodigy, Harvard grad, bow-breaking badass, and he idolizes Yo-Yo Ma. Where do we go from here?
Well, we haven't even touched on his actual music yet. Brahms, Beethoven, Paganini, the dude's repertoire is insane.
Okay, hold your horses. We're going to need another beer for that. Let's dive into those musical masterpieces after... Actually, fuck it. Let's just keep going. We're on a roll.
Let's do it. All right, so let's dive into this dude's music, right?
Yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty.
We're talking Brahms, Beethoven, Paganini, the heavy hitters, you know? The guys that make those stuffy symphony halls smell like mothballs and...
Old money.
Exactly.
So break it down for us, all right? What's so special about this Jackiw dude's take on these composers, huh? He's not just playing, like, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, is he?
Hell no. I mean, take Brahms, for example. Jackie's recorded all of Brahms' sonatas for violin and piano.
All of them.
Shit.
That's, like, a lot, right?
It's a lot, and it's intense, man. You can practically hear, like, Brahms' own struggles and triumphs woven into the music.
So it's not just about, like, hitting the right notes, huh?
No.
It's more about feeling the music.
Feeling it, channeling the composer's soul, yeah.
Right.
And Jackiw, he nails it.
Okay, I'm with you. So what about Beethoven, then?
Beethoven? Oh, man. That dude was practically deaf when he wrote some of his most famous stuff.
Right. That's wild.
It's crazy, right? But that's the thing about Beethoven. His music, it, like, transcends physical limitations, you know?
Yeah.
It's so raw, so powerful. It just hits you on a primal level, whether you can actually hear it or not. And Jackiw, he captures that raw energy in his playing. His recording of the Triple Concerto in C major, with Inon Barnatin on piano, Elisa Weiler-Steen on cello, mind-blowing.
Hold on, a triple concerto. 3 soloists at once. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it? Like 3 musical egos all trying to, like, outshine each other.
You'd think so, right? But somehow they make it work.
Really?
It's perfect. The balance is perfect. They each get their moment to shine. But it always comes back to the music, you know?
Interesting. All right, now for the real test, I guess. Paganini. That guy was like, what, a guitar hero on the violin, right?
Yeah. Speed, precision making, the violin, do things people thought were impossible. He was a total showman.
So can Jackiw shred like one of those, like, metal gods on the violin?
He's got the chops, that's for sure. He's recorded, like, the first movement of Paganini's Violin Concerto No. 1, Blistering. He's also done Meditation from Thais. Total different vibe, but equally impressive. Shows his range, you know.
So this guy can go from, like, face-melting solos to those heart-wrenching melodies without skipping a beat, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's got the technical skills and the emotional depth, you know, to tackle just about anything.
Yeah.
And remember, he was playing Paganini at 12?
Right. Okay, enough with the Paganini dick measuring contest.
Okay.
What else does this guy have in his repertoire?
Well, he's also known for playing Mendelssohn, Strauss, even contemporary composers like David Fulmer, Conrad Tao.
Hold up, contemporary composers. Isn't that stuff supposed to be, like, all weird and atonal and shit? Like a cat walking on a piano?
Some of it can be pretty out there, yeah.
Right.
But there's also a lot of, like, beautiful, innovative music being written these days, you know?
Okay.
And Jackiw, he's a champion of new music. He actually premiered both Fulmer's and Tao's violin concertos.
So he's not afraid to take risks, huh?
Not at all.
Pushing the boundaries of what classical music can be.
Exactly. He's constantly exploring, looking for new ways to express himself through the music.
All right, I gotta ask, with all this talk about, you know, classical music and concertos and shit, it's easy to forget that this dude went to a regular high school and then Harvard.
Right.
Was he, like, the stereotypical, you know, nerdy violinist? Or did he have a life outside of practicing scales all day?
From what I've heard, he was actually pretty popular, involved in student activities, even played sports.
Hold on, sports. Like, what kind of sports? Was he out there, like, throwing touchdowns with a violin case strapped to his back or something?
I don't know about the specifics.
Right.
But the point is, he wasn't just some music robot, you know? He had a well-rounded life.
That's pretty badass. It's like he's living proof that you don't have to be, like, a one-dimensional weirdo to be a world-class musician, you know?
Exactly. You can be passionate about your art without sacrificing your humanity.
So what's the big takeaway from all this Stefan Jackiw stuff, huh? What's the point?
I think it's about more than just the music. It's about passion, about pushing yourself to be the best you can be, about staying true to yourself.
Deep, man.
Yeah. And maybe, just maybe, it's about finding a way to make a 300-year-old violin sound like a goddamn electric guitar.
I like that. But we can't forget about those ridiculously expensive violins he plays.
True.
You got to talk about the 1704 Ruggeri and the 1750 Guadagnini. There's like a whole history lesson waiting to be unleashed there, right?
You got it. Let's dive into that fascinating world of ancient Italian violin making.
Okay, so these badass violins. First up, the 1704 Ruggeri. What's the deal with that thing?
All right, so Vincenzo Ruggeri, he was part of this legendary family of violin makers in Cremona, Italy.
Italy, huh? Figures.
Think of them like the Italian mafia of violins,
The mafia, huh? I like it.
They were basically the Stradivarius family's rivals, but a little less famous.
Less famous, but still making violins that are probably worth more than my entire goddamn life savings.
Oh, for sure. These things are priceless. And the sound, forget about it. Warm, rich, powerful. It's like the violin is singing to you from centuries past.
Damn. Okay, so this Ruggeri violin is a big deal. But what about the other one, the Guadagnini, right? What makes that one so special?
So Giovanni Battista Guadagnini was another Italian master violin maker. His instruments are known for their incredible clarity and projection.
Projection. So you can hear them from a mile away.
Pretty much. They have this amazing ability to cut through an entire orchestra and still sound sweet and nuanced. And the craftsmanship is insane. The curves, the varnish, every detail is perfect.
And Jackie gets to play on this thing.
Yeah.
Because he won that fancy award, right?
Yeah, the Avery Fisher Career Grant. It's like the Oscars for young musicians. A huge honor, and one of the perks is getting to use these incredible instruments.
So he basically gets to play on, a Stradivarius's cousin because he's just that good.
You got it. But it's not just about the instruments, It's about a passion, the dedication, the years of practice that go into becoming a musician of Jackiw's caliber.
So imagine you're Stefan Jackiw for a second, right? You've got these two amazing violins, your career's on fire, you're playing with the best orchestras in the world, and you're not even 40 yet. What's next?
That's the beauty of it, man. There are no limits. He can keep exploring new repertoire, collaborating with other artists, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with classical music.
He could even, go full rock star.
Right.
Imagine him jamming with a band, shredding on his Guadagnini like a goddamn electric guitar.
Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us all. The point is, he's a musician who's not afraid to take risks and challenge the status quo.
All right, so there you have it. You degenerates. Stefan Jackiw, violin prodigy, Harvard grad, bow-breaking badass, and champion of both the old and the new. Proof that classical music isn't just for, snooty old people in tuxedos, right?
Right.
It can be raw, it can be passionate, it can be downright mind-blowing.
Absolutely.
All right, that's our deep dive on Stefan Jackiw. Go check out his music and let us know what you think. Until next time, peace out.